Imtiyaz bhai, welcome to Goa. In a way, I am very happy that I met you. Not only as an ex-mayor of Swindon, but as to a for consular one. So welcome to Goa, India. And I'm glad and really I'm thankful to the Lord. Yeah, and I got a couple, who's in politics today. And nice,
Nice to meet you as well.
adorable
Thank you.
Amaral.
Amaral.
Name also is so beautiful, I mean. Welcome for you also.
Thank you.
When I really came to know Goyemkars, man, I can't believe that like Imtiyaz bhai is Tumchi love story thing, London? Oh, yeah. Okay. So morning I was taken aback. Goyemkars आमचे दोघांचे. It's a proud moment for us because being myself into political activism, we are dogs stalwarts like in a couple. They are into politics and then UK Sharan. So I'm really glad that you are here today. Welcome. Imtiyaz bhai, म्हाका एक सांग आता. Tell me, आमच्या गोंयकारांक all the goals, we want the goals to know your struggle from childhood, from birth till today. Till date मिळत जाता. So your journey. लोक पळयता इम्तियाज जाले व्हडलो मेयर जालो युकेचो. Not that Imtiyaz got some magic wand and he became a mayor. But we are proud that you आणि गोंया खबर जाताली. Mayor आमचो गोंयकार वास्कोचो. But a lot of people don't know about madam. So today we'll explore that also. Okay. So can you tell me your journey?
Like any other Goan, I'm a very chilled, Susegad Munis. Come from a very simple family. हांवूय सिंपल मनीस हांव मेयर जालो नो प्रॉब्लम पूण हांव गोंयकार आनी आम गोंयकाराची मनान आनी आमची संस्कृताय आसता की सगल्यांक मोगान मेवपाचें आनी सगल्यांक आदर दिवपाचें तें सदांच म्हाजे हितून आहा म्हाजी मायपान म्हाजें दे टॉट मी दॅट एंड आय कॅरी ऑन विथ इट. My journey was I'm a St. Joseph student, passed out, went to MES college. Most of my time, my era generation will know, I used to be a professional dancer.
Oh.
So back in the days, we used to participate in all inter-school and college and travel all over the Goa. So dancing was something that I loved doing myself. Obviously, after that, I had an opportunity to travel to UK. Took the opportunity, and since then, I'm there.
St. Joseph School in
Vasco. Everything, all education, academics in Vasco.
And before he became a mayor, then where did you get this adorable Amaranth?
It's a very interesting question. There are many secrets that I can't disclose here, of course. But I think we met in Vasco in our teenage time. I think it just clicked. We were blessed. Since then, we are together. And I'm proud to say that Adorabelle has been my better half since. And I think she's made a better person out of me. A person who would never smile has learned to smile. म्हाका अजूनही उगडासा फोटो काडटाले आमी स्माइल कर रे हांव स्माइल करता स्माइल कर रे दात दाखय रे that's I still remember those days. But I think it was a great journey. We are good friends, we are great partners, we are great parents, and we are still in love together.
More than husband and wife, Imtiyaz bhaiचे जर तर आम्ही ऐकत, we are great friends. Friends has to be there. Friendship.
Absolutely.
More than being husband and wife, every husband and wife, as what Imtiyaz bhai speaks in my mind is being friend every day, time and again, falling in love with the same person every day morning. So that adorable name came up after marriage or before marriage?
I think I fell in love with the name as well.
Oh!
And back in the days, that was a song there, My Adorable Darling.
Yes, I was.
Doesn't like it.
Yes.
No, she was always adorable, Amaral. Yeah.
So, ma'am, henceforth I will not even think about Amaral. Let's call it Adorable.
Thank you.
Adorable by, as I said, I was really taken like Tumchi Goyemkars, Chodu, goes to UK and UK person politics, something very beautiful. Can you please tell me your journey now, right from childhood till date?
Of course. Pwede suwated, thank you very much.
Oh, great Bengali.
Tuwe maka is invitation dila mo nun. Yupak and Yulopak, tumche baran, tumche viewers. Hello, everybody. My journey is quite simple, like Imtiyaz's as well. I was born in Panjim. My avo, my grandfather, had his own business. He used to make kutyo suits, men's suits, at his shop on Joseph Falcao Road, named Inas Afons Tailors. My father was born in Taligaon, but my schooling right through from Sharda Mandir, which is where I did a good solid 8 years of my education at Sharda Mandir School. And then I joined commerce in Dempos and I graduated in business management. But immediately left to come to the UK to pursue further opportunities because my father was in the UK at the time. But even through my journey of going through school and the social activism peaked, I think, in the years of college. आणि माझ्या मनात उघडाच होता की when we used to see something wrong happening, I would always stand up to say, why is it happening like this? I would question my father. And that's how देवाचेर माझे पायचेर, for me, my father was an excellent, amazing role model. तो 20 वर्षान ओमानाक आहलो आणि त्याच्या काबार जाऊन तो मागीर UK नेलो, and I followed with him as well. But I was very blessed to have some great parents, quite like my husband's parents as well. We had very similar upbringing, focusing on importance of family, sitting around the table and having a meal, something that we even today try and do for our children. But
I think we are grateful to our parents who understood the value of education and ensured. आम्हाला उडासा आम्ही चड मस्ती आसताले ल्हान आसतना वयताले आंबे झाडाचे पडटाले so but I think because the motivation and push our parents gave us in education, and it's the key to success. Education is the key.
So सगळे लोकांक आमच्या गोंयकारांचे पेरंट्सांकूय जी न्यू पेरंट्स आसात, let us learn a bit from Imtiyaz and Adorable. Very striking statement made by both of them. The parents were supporting in terms of education. That is where the whole concentration was there. ताका लागून आयज तुमी दोगांनी एक खूब सुंदर फॅमिली घडून हाडली, एक खूब सुंदर गोंयकारां पासतूय तांचो वाद चालूच आसतलो. पूण नेक्स्ट म्हणटा तें बाय एडोरेबल म्हाका एक सांग, तुमचें लग्न जाता तेन्ना was there any problem between the parents from both the sides, interreligious marriage? And this is a great opportunity for me to see this bonding. Because my friend Imtiyaz, who's there with me today, I'm proud we are friends for the last 25 years. So, bonding, how do you take that? How did the parents take it?
It's always interesting, isn't it? Because until you become a parent, you don't realize the hardships that your parents have gone through. I was very fortunate to find a good friend in my husband when I was 17 years old. I was going through my college. I was ambitious as well in my career. And I happened to find a good friend in my husband at that time. And what started out as just being, good friends slowly turned into something more meaningful. And I even remember today when my husband asked my father for my hand in marriage. Something you don't.
He did. He did. Come to your father?
Yes. After many, many years.
I'm going there.
Courageous man.
After
because
many years,
marriage
yeah.
is not only between us two, it's a
Family.
binding of family,
Absolutely.
bringing families together, and this is what we believe.
Yeah.
But caution, all people should not take this as an adventure. Okay. Carry on.
But no, it's. I'm very blessed to have such wonderful family members from my husband's side who have welcomed me with open arms. My mother-in-law and me, we sit and have green tea every morning, which I prepare for her. She will tell me stories about my husband when he was younger. She'll share stories with my children, and even reflecting back, because we both lost our fathers 3 years ago from lung cancer, and my father died from a heart attack 5 years ago in UK. Our fathers were more like friends when they sat down for a cup of tea. So even though the concern was there, of different religions, I think humanity, Munshapon, they asle poilets, fine and mine and family. And that is what bonded us together. The person needs to be of a good character. The person you are looking to meet, your spouse, needs to be able to sit down with you at the end of the day and understand your concerns. And touch wood, thanks to God's blessings, we have that support from both our families. We would not be here if it was not for them.
या आमच्या गोंयकार सगळ्या भुरग्यांक हे जे भुरग्यांचे जावं गोंयांत जावं गोंयच्या भायर ही बोथ ऑफ देम बीइंग इन यूके एक संदेश आमचो माझी विनोनी तुमची पेरंट्स गोंया आहात मेक द बेस्ट आउट ऑफ इट while they are living.
Correct.
Make the best. It touches me because I know there are a lot of parents who have nobody to even bring them something from a shop to really adorable by you really made this day really touching. I think. Next, tell me, तुका आवडटा असा पॉलिटिक्सान तुका भितर सरपाक what is the trigger point? Of course, for both of you, it's the same question. तुझ्या पहिले सांग.
So माझे आता आम्ही पयली फावटी युकेक पावले तेन्ना आता आम्ही गोंया रावताले तेन्ना आमची करेज कॉन्फिडन्स वॉज ऑलवेज एट द पीक इवन एट द टीनेज लायफ आम्ही वी केन्ना भिवंक रावंक ना आनी आमी युकेक पावले तेन्ना आमी नोट केला की even though we have the education, qualifications, there was some sort of lack in confidence. That was my concern. पण तो तितलो रेजिस्टर जावंक नाहलो पूण आमी कामार जावं हुंय गेल्यार आमी उलयताले आमी हे हायलायट करताले आमच्या लोकांक आमी सांगताले कितें भिता तुमी करा न्हू तुमकडे जाता इंग्लीश उलोवपाक तुमकडे हे कामां जाता तुमचे अंडर युअर क्वॉलिफिकेशन यू आर एंटायटल्ड फॉर दिस सॉर्ट ऑफ job because you have the skills, etc. पूण एक दीस एकलो मनीस आहा ताणें हो नोट केलो दिसता म्हाका कॉन्टॅक्टेड मी पॉलिटिक्स म्हणल्यार हांव भितालो बिकॉज आय वॉज नेवर अ पॉलिटिशियन आय वॉज ऑलवेज इन टू एंटरटेनमेंट म्हाका कितें आय नीड माय फ्रेंड्स अराउंड मी ऑल द टायम आय टूक दॅट अवे spoke to my wife. We had a discussion over this, I remember. And Adorabelle said, Imtiyaz, if you take this small step, it will open up pathway for the next generation. If you feel that we deserve everything and equal right in the UK, you need to take this step. I think it started from there. It was in 17ish. Yeah, 2017. It actually started. 17.
No, just recent.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I started.
2014, really. Before that.
Yeah, I actually started working towards it. But I actually started holding a title at that time. And it all began from there, to be honest. And I think we took every single opportunity to talk to parents who work very hard to provide the best to their children, talking to the young youth, where it was important for them to understand. If we were in Goa, my parents sadda म्हणटाले बाबा दोतोर जाव, advocate जाव, engineer जाव, थिंगा कितें जालें आमकां? Why can't we carry on with the same expectations, the desire of growing in that country? And I think that clicked as well. A lot of people accepted that, and a lot of people supported that as well. So main आमची कितें आहा, use politics for development,
Human growth.
human growth.
Madam, what strikes you? तुका खंयचो भार येयलो गो?
म्हाका बार येवंक ना.
तुका भार येवंक ना?
ना.
पॉलिटिक्सान येयले कशें तूं?
Politicsan, it's a very good question. तुवें विचारलें आतां म्हाका आयज. गो तेन्ना 2018 तो निवडून येयलो. And our career line is not, being into politics. We were more community activists. We used to work with every community that we met that had a concern. There's आमचे गोंयकार या अफगानी या ब्राझिलियन या पोर्तुगेज सगळ्यांचे प्रॉब्लेम येताले आमचे फुड्यान आनी आमी ट्राय कोत्तालींच that we would try and see how we can try and help these people. So I think the opportunity to help came a little bit later for me after my husband won. But I was not the first preference. We approached many other women before the opportunity came to me. Because I wanted to give other women the opportunity to also do things that they wanted to do. पूण तेन्ना 2018 कोण फुडें येवंक ना. आनी आमचे बायल लोक आहा, they are looking after many things in their home, their children, and they wanted to focus on their families as well, which is also very important. Again, I म्हणलें ताका, okay, if you cannot find somebody to help you, then I don't mind helping you. त्या वर्सान माझे एक्सपिरियन्सूय वाडले, तेजें काम पळोवन, आदार दिवन, हेल्प करून, I got the experience as well. So I contested and I won in 2019. And
Yes.
thank you, Devarai Kuru.
The key thing that I was managed to convince you, I
Yes.
still remember that day,
Yes.
was fight for the women's rights. To present our women in the center, to raise the concerns that women may not talk to me,
Yes.
but were comfortable talking to her. And I think it all began from there.
Yeah, it all began from there. आणि आता मेयराचे टेन्यूर आता काबार जालोलो आहा नायान, बट म्हाजो पोझिशन आता कॅबिनेटान आसा. सो आय एम अ पोर्टफोलियो होल्डर फॉर एड्युकेशन, स्पेशल निड्साचे भुरग्यांचे आनी स्किल्स, एम्प्लॉयमेंट स्किल्स, तो म्हाजो पोर्टफोलियो आसा सद्या.
Very good. बरें दिसलें. आनी मोर भुरग्यांचो portfolio is with respect to education and skills.
Yes.
That is the key prospect, and that is what has come genetically to you. तुझ्या आवय बापाय
होय.
पेरेंट्सानूय तुमच्या मनान घातलेले focus more on education.
होय.
I also feel many times proud and हांवूय तुमची opportunity सदांच घेता. Even though we were like ground level. इतली poverty माझ्या घरात सांगपाक पासून लज दिसता. Really had to share one pound among two brothers. That was the state. My brothers are still there living. But whatever I used to earn, we tried to put it on education. I am proud that today I found people of the same mindset.
Yes.
And I also want this mindset to go to other people also. How do you plan now that you are a Goan and in India? What is something special that you have been doing for the people in UK? Especially as a mayor, what you have done. As a mayor, it's a big post. I think mayor is half empty right now. Okay?
It's like the chair of the council, like the speaker of the assembly. That was the
Like
position.
that.
Yes.
In Goa, we have the municipal council.
So there are two
There
types.
is a chairperson for the municipality.
Yeah, so there are two types. So one is, for example, the mayor of London has different roles, and the mayor of different counties will have different I came directly under the king. I was a representation of the king county and also the chair of the council. So there are some limitations. The responsibilities are slightly different.
So then how do you, madam, how do you get something that you can give us a little zero down on a better treatment for the goals? Do you have that little bit soft corner for the goals in UK? आमचे जायते गोंयकार भाव आख्खे युकेत शिकवलेले आसात स्पेशली स्विंडन म्हणनाका आनी लंडन आनी सगळे तुमचे डिफरंट कितें म्हणटा तेका स्टेट्स
Counties, cities, boroughs.
like Hounslow
Yeah.
and Wembley and all this. They are mostly goals are there. So how do you intend to do something better for the Goan diaspora there?
फर्स्टली आमच्या गोंयकार आहा ती युकेनान आतां खूब एस्पिरेशन्स आहा मनान काळजान एंड आय कॅन सी दॅट द फॅमिलीज आर रियली इन्वेस्टिंग इन देयर चिल्ड्रन आतां आमची भुरगीं आहा ती थिंगा इंजिनियर्स आहा डॉक्टर लॉयर्स आमचे आमिगाचे भुरगीं आतां नर्सींग करता शिकयता टिचर प्रिंसिपल आसता सो दी एम्बिशन एंड दी एस्पिरेशन is increasing with the focus on education. We have always left our doors open whenever somebody needed our help, especially during the time of COVID. COVID jenna झालेलें 5 वर्सां पयलीं खूब कास्तीक आमी काडलेलीं कित्याक लोकांचे फॅमिली तेन्ना सेपरेट आसतालीं. One was stuck in Goa, one was stuck here, stuck back in UK. So there was a lot of work that Imtiyaz and me had to try and arrange repatriation flights to bring families together. But even to date, even after the mayoral role has ended, the level of work has really not stopped. And we have made many friends throughout the UK that can help and assist in different cities, be it London, be it Birmingham, be it even Ireland and Scotland. Akke UK and amche contacts list and friendships we asa. But one special focus, if I can, during the mayoral year, under the leadership of Imtiyaz's mayoral year, आम्ही एक recognition event Westminster Palace arranged केलेलं आहे. Imtiyaz, would you like to tell a little bit more about that?
In regards to recognizing the Goan community, something that it was very dearer to us.
Yeah.
And when our MP Heidi Alexander of Swindon was elected, it was the first thing that she asked us, "What would you like?" We together, in fact, spoke about it. We as a community want to be recognized
In the UK.
like there are many other communities that are being recognized, and it was a privilege to host the Goan community in the Westminster Palace. It was an outstanding event. But I would like to add what Adorabelle said. See, our journey began from serving our people from the community. And in that journey, initially we were in a little bubble and we could recognize only one community. But in that journey, what we learned is that you need to connect with everybody globally. Until unless we do that, we are never going to learn how to survive in a bigger ocean. Now, of course, India is a diverse country. Goa is one of the best states in India, in the entire world, I would say, because Goa is the only place where we celebrate Diwali, Christmas, Eid, Sogle Fest. We do everything here, and we live in peace and harmony. UK being a bigger ocean, and I've never seen a level of diversity to such a depth. You see, on an international level, we see people from every corner of the world. And it is important that we integrate with everybody. We understand their culture. We showcase our culture. We bond as humans. And we create a foundation for the next generation. Sometimes we get so utilized and gets washed away. And all we want is to work hard and provide the best for our families.
गरज आसता तेन्ना there is something I am माझ्या फ्रेंडाक सदांच सांगता why don't you register one united like an NGO or a concerned citizen, get it registered and do communicate with the Indian government or the government of Goa officially through a registered organization in the UK as Goal. So their influence is there and I may try केला. How do you look at that we connect from Goa?
I think it's a fantastic idea, and we've considered that we are already working on something like that. However, currently we have a body of GOA, Goan London Association. Um, every different cities, Swindon also has an association. There are bodies there that we connect and we work shoulder to shoulder to provide those services. In regards to connecting with the Indian government and the Goa government, we work very closely with the Indian High Commission as well. And I think Indian High Commission helps open arm with the open arms the entire UK Indian diaspora, isn't it? So if we have any issues such as death or any educational, any student that is going through a difficult time, you name it, anything that Indian High Commission can help with, they will take that step forward. We have the link for them there.
Okay.
From here, where?
What's next steps? Haven't really thought about it. Politics is a separate beast. But we also work, I mean, a lot of the viewers might not know. Politics are a full-time job. I have been working for the last 20 years for Zurich Financial Services. I am a senior clients relations manager. I manage a portfolio of international clients. I've been doing that I've been working for Zurich for 20 years. And आमच्या councilचा तो वाव रहा काम हा public service. आम्ही ते full time job झाले eveningan मागीर करता आम्ही through the evening, through the night. And right now I think देवान आमकां कितें दिलें आहा तें we have never asked for more. We have learned to be content with what he has given us. Any opportunity darar zori tor yeit जाल्यार through his blessings we move forward.
And any decisions that we take, we think of the community. We don't want to move forward alone. We want to take the entire community along with us. Again, mentioning our lifestyle is not very simple. We get many times, हम साधारण लोग के साथ तुम्ही कसे manage करता है? बरें आम्ही नको कसे करता है? आणि आम्ही देवाक अर्घां दिताय. देवान आमकां राखला आणि तेणेच आमकां तो गाईड करता आणि मी फुडें सरता. So entire whatever केन्ना केन्ना लोक म्हणटा इम्तियाज तुजो उपकार मुजो न्हू, it is coming from the top, gone through us. That's it. What also we are focusing is how we can support the community on. We do events, activities such as arts and culture. We do literacy culture activities where we can involve young children. We do activities for senior citizens. We do activities for single mom.
Health and well-being.
Health and well-being. Because there are many communities who do not understand the importance of health and well-being, mental health issues. Because I remember when we were young, we were told just man up. But I think there is a peak where there is a lot of autism that kicks in. You see ADHD that kicks in. And a lot of parents do not know how to identify that. And we are also working on those projects to help with NHS, to help our community members. So I'm trying to build a foundation where it doesn't take us 40 years back, it takes us only 10 years. And 10 years can be recovered very fast.
Where that base was built.
Exactly. 40 years recover korpak no, ani ek tuka 50 वर्ष जाय. I don't know whether this. So, if in any way possible, you are able to put these comms out. Look, there are good intentions. You and I don't have to like each other. All we have to do is work together. If that target is there, the goal is good and the objectives are right, we work together, we achieve it. Simple thing.
Last and final, always this final question. with respect to Goan politics. I believe in the unity of all the Goans coming and fighting against the evil forces, irrespective of the party. So Sandesh ki hai for the Goans to take care of Goa politically. Or Imtiyaz, you can answer. One of you.
Our message has always been very simple: is you have to walk in the other person's shoes to understand the pain that they are going through and the difficulty that they are facing. आणि 100 वर्सां पयले आमी एक कम्युनिटीन रावताली न्हू. वी यूज टू लूक आउट फॉर इच अदर. आमचे नेबर जावं, आमचे आंटी जावं, आमचे फुडल्या नेबर, फाटल्याचे नेबर, वी यूज टू लूक आउट फॉर इच अदर. That is something I think we need to remind ourselves of the importance of it. We need to care for each other more. We need to improve on our civic duty, on our civic sense. We need to improve the understanding of each other's differences. Differences are stolets. But the more we understand about each other, the more we learn to accept what each other is. And that is the most important message I can deliver.
Imtiyaz took his Hankala order with respect to how do we connect Goan politics. Okay. And in what way can you contribute Hankala to the Goan diaspora there? Because त्यांका सगळ्यांक गोंयचो मोग आहा. तुका काय आहा? You will not like to see Goa suffering. So in that terms, what do you got to say? Final.
I always say, I've already mentioned that Goa state is one and only state that represents love and harmony in the entire globe. Globally, Goans are loved because of our culture, how we love humanity, how we celebrate our happiness. As I've said, find ways to connect with each other within Goa, globally, with a goal, with one purpose: how we can improve and give our next generation the best and a safe. Find ways to work together.
Adorable, now the stage is for you. Whatever views you want to take.
I'm very grateful for the time that you've given us today by inviting us. And I think this is such an important platform. And I think what you do as well, talking about so many streams of topics is important to be shared with viewers globally. One last final sentence I wanted to say is there's a lot of bilateral discussions taking place between UK and India, and that has brought about a lot of trade discussions and investment into India by the newly elected Labour government. So I'm wishing the very best to the Goa government and to all our communities here who call Goa home. And I know there's a lot of work that the Labour Party are doing back in UK to secure the future and the trade relations, especially.
Imtiyaz bhai, आता this floor is again open for you. This is the final one. Your views. As you know me, you know everybody in Goa now. I think you are connecting a lot of people also. You are तो always there in our press because we are proud. The Goyemkar आमचो वास्कोकार is like a near झालो म्हणून God झालेला. Now जायत्या गोंयकारांक खबर आसतना एक अशें आमारायला आहा who is so adorable that even she is into politics. That is called beauty, brains and politics put together. Okay.
First of all, Anthony, thank you so much for inviting us. I think you are equally as passionate as we are. I've gone through your work. I've seen that you are fighting with a purpose for the people of Goa. And I really appreciate that. You need courage. You need courage to do that. And I can see that you've got good people around you from all the communities.
Hey, I'm directly umbilical cord is connected in UK.
Is it? Who's that?
All UK.
I see.
Lot of people. I've been often there in so many
Nice.
counties, what do you call that,
Yeah.
states.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, thank you. And
But I must thank you. It's coming from Imtiyaz and Adorable. It's really adorable today that I've been I've been celebrating like on this podcast. That also really I'm feeling nice.
you deserve it, Anthony. And the challenges will never decrease. Continue with the hard work. Connect. And I think what you're doing today is also connecting globally.
Yes.
I know you've traveled around the globe yourself. You met a lot of people. We've got a friend in Toronto as well, Selvin. So he's amazing as well. If you get an opportunity, talk to him as well. He's got brilliant ideas. He's got a great vision for all the Goans as well. For us, it's important that we continue with the hardship. Let's not forget our roots, where we come from, who we are. Uh, I think there's no difference between the community that lives in UK or any part of the world and in Goa. We're exactly the same. We celebrate our festivals in the same manner. We eat the same fish curry rice quite regularly. But the only difference is that our views have changed because we live in a country that has slightly different. It's called a first world country. So we have seen a lot of things that we never had an opportunity to see in India. But currently, India is at a boom, is growing so fast, and it can be one of. I won't be surprised if it becomes the first world country very soon. What we need to do is keep talking to each other, share these ideas, share this knowledge, and see what we can contribute. And recently, I met with Mr. Speaker as well, where we had the opportunity to discuss many things from education to development. We exchange great ideas, great suggestions, and I think we are already in search of people that can contribute. So, Anthony, through your channel, I would invite everybody to connect with Anthony and then connect with us as well.
Yes.
And then hopefully we can open that platform for all.
Imtiyaz bhai, it's so nice that I met you. You won't believe me. More than you, I am more happy because you're the first couple whom I am like. I am a simple person who is working for Goa. I want this message, and especially that I am grateful to Madam Adorable. आणि जेन्ना एक woman power उलयता, it really sent the message, zero down on the bullseye. So I hope सगळे बरे जातले आमच्या गोंयांत, स्पेशली गोंयकारांक. Anyhow, that's good. Adorable, really, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm more proud that I have you. हो संदेश आमचो सगळ्या गोंयकारांक. If Imtiyaz can go from Vasco and become a mayor there, the next step will be for Adorable as well as the other girls in UK to come up in life, even in politics. So, education.
If we can do it, anyone can do it.
Thank you.
Mogaso.
Jai Hind, Mogaso,
Mogaso.
Jai Goa.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice.